So if somebody's listening to this and they want to try cold outreach, they haven't done it before then, what are some sort of basic tools you'd perhaps suggest for them to use?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of people talking about cold outreach tactics out there that work. And I think, it's really easy to spin your wheels and try to figure out, oh my goodness, there's like 16 things I could try today. I think the biggest thing that you can do is definitely digest some of that information, take what's working for people potentially in similar industries, with similar personas that they're selling into or similar buyers, and craft your own cadence, right? Set that up. You don't have to have a fancy technology to run that. You can do it manually. Quite frankly, it might be a little more time consuming to run that process, but you can set those steps up and then stick to it. Test it against 100 people, right? And that could be emails, cold calls, social selling, whatever your mix is. Test it against 100 people. And I'm talking about 100 people through the whole cadence. Look at the data you have and make an inference from there. Is this working? Should we tweak it? Which parts are working? Where are we getting replies? Where are we not getting replies, et cetera? And start to fine tune from there. But you have to start somewhere. And sometimes it's as easy as just putting together that initial cadence and using the data to help guide you.
Yeah, and almost what you're suggesting, perhaps just testing small batches to start off with until you sort of see the right sort of signals. When you see the right sort of signals, then you can start to sort of scale it a little bit more and then start thinking about, okay, how do we scale it from a tech, a data and all that kind of stuff?
Correct.
Start
Yeah.
small.
I mean, the last thing you want to do is burn through your tier one accounts, right? Like I wouldn't test this on tier ones. If you're just starting with cold outreach or trying to apply some outbound marketing methodology to the way that you're reaching out to prospects, you've got to start a little smaller and start with people that you're willing to potentially burn through in hopes of figuring out the right mix for yourself, if that makes sense.